Long Ashes and Punch.
Hello.
This is the first episode of crapbeer.com. If you've seen any of our other reviews on crapcigar.com, you know who we are, and you're probably turning it right now to something else on YouTube because you don't want to watch us. But we decided to branch off from crapcigar.com and actually do crapbeer.com. It just kind of seemed right. You know, it seemed like the next course of action to go. You know, we like cigars, and we love beer too. So, you know,
Good cigar.
Nice put them together, and it's a good combination.
That's right.
But just really quick, these are going to be short reviews. I just wanted to give you a little information about what Crap Beer is going to be about. It's going to be a little different than Crap Cigar. Crap Cigar is about finding that good cigar at a right price for $3 and under, and probably going to be smoking a lot of crap along the way. This is a little bit different. We're actually not going to be too concerned with price limits, but we are still going to be keeping the price of the beer in mind, and we're still going to be frugal drinkers, so that's going to affect the overall score or feeling that we have towards the beer. Another thing is we're not really going to give it an actual review score per se, like some of the other beer review sites do. They give it like an A to F scale or a percentile scale. We're not going to do that. We're just going to tell you what we think of the beer. If we like it, we think we'd drink it again if it's worth the price. And later on, we'll actually start putting them in a little bit of categories like we do with Crap Cigar. But we're just starting off here and see how this goes. So anyway, the first beer that we're going to be drinking for crapbeer.com is Fireside Chat. It's actually made by a brewery called the 21st Amendment Brewery, and this is the can't really see it right now, but if I zoom in here, there it is, Fireside Chat. And it's kind of odd. It's a craft brew company out of San Francisco, I believe, and they just started in 2000, and all of their beers actually are brewed and stored in cans, which is a little different than the standard of all the standard craft beer companies, which was I thought was a little different or unique.
It's an eye catcher.
Yeah, just something to set them apart, I guess. But it was $8.99 for a 6-pack. I just picked it up at a local grocery store in this area called Kroger's. I don't know if how far that expands out, but I'm sure you can get them at just about any liquor store really that has a lot of different varieties of beer, and they are also on tap too. It's a seasonal. It's a winter spiced ale. It's an English style ale with several spices in it. The alcohol content is 7.9%, so nice content there, and that's about it really. I guess the malts. There is a pale Munich, wheat, crystal, aromatic chocolate malt, and debittered black malt. And the hops is a Magnum Goldings. And I guess the bitterness units, the IBUs, have you ever heard of that? That's the scale they use to measure bitterness is a 45. Both Punch and I are not beer connoisseurs, at least not yet, but we'll grow with the site. I guess eventually we'll figure out what 45 IBUs really means. But as of right now, it sounds impressive. So I think we're going to crack it open here. I'm going to actually show you the pour. I'm normally not a can drinker myself, but I'm going to go ahead and zoom back in here so you can see the pour. That's probably good right there. Alright. And as it's pouring, it's a kind of a lightish brown color when it comes out, and it kind of goes into more of a darker color. It's not a complete black. The English style ale, from what I believe, is considered a brown ale. So not a lot of head there, not even barely half an inch. There's a lot of carbonation in it, though, I can see. And Looks pretty good. I'm gonna zoom out here. What do you think of the smell?
Let's get a whiff. I poured mine a little while ago, so it's had a minute to stew. What do you think?
I don't know.
I'm not really getting
Kind of a fruity smell, a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like a fruity, malty type smell. These reviews, like I said, are hopefully going to be a little bit shorter. We're just going to get right to the point and, show you the beer, take a few drinks, tell you what we think, and that's it. So,
cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a fruity taste in there.
Yeah. Not too bitter.
It sounds pretty smooth.
And seems like it has the right amount of bitterness to it. I like a bitter beer, but this is, a nice mellow.
There's a taste I can compare this to, and I can't exactly put my finger on it right now.
Yeah, malty, a little bit of hops.
With the fruitiness of it, okay, I might be crazy on this one, but would you compare it to maybe champagne?
A little bit, yeah. Which I think like a lot of like Belgian ales are kind of like that. They kind of have like a very crisp type feeling to it or taste. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, kind of crisp, and
it goes down smooth. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't really taste like a beer to me. It doesn't drink like a beer. It's tasty, but not what I was expecting at all.
Yeah, past the fruity and bitterness, there's really not a lot of flavor outside of that. I think after the first drink, it kind of runs flat a little bit. After like that aftertaste is a little
you're
flat.
right. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of hops in here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to like hang too much. It kind of dies out real quick.
Right. I don't know if that has something to do with the fact that it's stored in cans or if that's the way it's brewed. I'm not very familiar with the brewing process myself, but I mean this isn't a bad tasting beer. It's just definitely not what I expected.
Yeah, and usually beer in cans gives me kind of like a metallic, tinny type taste. I don't really get that too much from this. Some of the reviews I've read online have actually complained about that, and they said that they still tasted it, but I really don't taste that.
No, and I think that it might have helped that we poured it into a glass. If you were drinking straight from the can, you might get that a little bit more. But I mean, certainly I prefer bottles myself. Draft is the best, but I really think the can brewing, the can storage it's really just something to set it apart from the others. Get somebody to look at it, because you have so many different brewers out there. When you're looking in a store that has a lot of different varieties, something has to catch your eye. And obviously in this case that worked for you because it caught your eye.
Yeah, I was looking for the right beer to choose for the first episode, and I saw a few of them, and I thought I wanted to go with the seasonal, but I wasn't sure, and I saw that. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Right.
And I saw that cardboard box, with it's got a cardboard box with like 2 holes at the top to carry it. You lift it up like that. It's kind of crazy, but apparently it's a pre-winter ale, they're calling it. So it's their seasonal from October to December. So I believe that there's something else coming out after that. Just to name a few other ones real quick before we sign off here. Hell or High Watermelon is one of them. It's a wheat beer that they sell in cans. Brew Free or Die IPA. It's an India Pale Ale. Back in Black. It's a black IPA. Fireside Chat is what we're drinking here. It's a winter spiced ale is what they're calling it. And Monk's Blood is a new one. It's a Belgian dark ale, and it's coming in February 2011. So, 21st Amendment is the brewery, the name of the brewery of this company, with this beer. And overall, I think it's a pretty decent beer. $8.99 for a 6-pack of cans. I'm not really sure if that's necessarily the best deal. There's quite a few other beers out there that are in the $6.99 to $7.99 range, and yeah, I'm just splitting hairs with $1, but it does matter.
Yeah.
Especially if you're an avid beer drinker and you like to pick up a 6-pack, every week or every other week or something.
Right. Well,
it might matter a little bit there.
If I'm going to spend $8.99, I mean this is decent, but I know we're doing a review on this, and you don't want to throw in other beer names, but a Sam Adams seasonal like the Winter Lager is that same price. You can get a 6-pack of the 12-ounce bottles for that price, and I would probably take that over this.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, that's actually good that you mentioned that, because I wasn't really thinking about it, but yeah, I think the Sam Adams Winter Lager actually tastes better than this.
Mm-hmm.
This has probably more percentage in it, alcohol content wise, but I'm not really sure how much that matters if you can get a tastier brew.
Right.
Especially when you're doing craft beer, I don't really think you really care too much about the percentage. A lot of it is more, the taste, the overall experience. So.
Well, personally, when I'm drinking for recreational purposes, when I'm drinking to get a good tasty beer, the alcohol content doesn't really matter to me. If I'm looking to get drunk, I'm not probably going to get drunk off of a beer like this.
Yeah.
I myself would go for something more like a Bud Light, Miller Lite, something like that. Something where I can just pound one after another.
True.
But, I mean, it's not bad, but I think there's better out there.
Yeah.
For the price.
Yep, I agree. It's a decent brew. It's definitely something to pick up for an experience, and a nice fruity, hoppy taste to it. Kind of dies flat at the after each drink. Not a lot of head to it, and a fruity aroma to it, and a little bit of extra carbonation than normal. So
I mean, maybe that extra carbonation and the fruity taste is why I kind of got a champagne feel for it.
It is. I think it's like a crisp. To me, it reminds me almost like a Belgian ale a little bit. Which
I've never had a Belgian ale. But
yeah, they're more of a crispy, cool, champagne type flavor or taste. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pick it up if you want, but I'm probably not going to buy this again. So there you have it. Fireside Chat, 21st Amendment, Winter Spiced Ale. This is Long Ashes and Punch for crapbeer.com, and we're going to continue to search for the Holy Grail of ale for you.